Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, on June 25th, the Department of Information and Communication chaired and coordinated with the Department of Finance, TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station to organize a conference to review the implementation of orders for the production of radio and television program using the state budget in the province to wrongly advise and report to the Bronze People Committee to remove difficulties and obstacles in the process of ordering and propose content and solution to implement orders in 2025 and the following years. Attending the conference, there were Mr. Nguyễn Thành Phong, Vice Chairman of the Bronze People Council, Mr. Lê Thành Công, Deputy Head of the Propaganda Department of the Bronze Party Committee, Ms. Huỳnh Thanh Nam, Deputy Director of the Department of Information and Communication, and Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, Director of the TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station, co-chaired the conference.
After 2 years of implementing the ordering of product ordered by the province of TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station to ensure product quality criteria as required, especially the menu letter broadcast at 18:30, 30 minutes earlier than TTVNEWS, has provided full outstanding information about the activities of party, state, provincial leaders, and important events taking place in the province, in the country, and in the world. At the same time, the contents of the program is also propagated with different scope and origin, reflecting many vivid practical aspects with differentiated in-depth topics of industry, field, locality, ensuring not to overlap. 2023 is the first year in the terms of ordering the production of radio and television program using the state budget in the province. Besides the result achieved, there are also many difficulties and problems. Difficulties and problems for both the unit assigned to order as well as the unit receiving the order. The conference received many valid, practical opinions, many useful proposals that have contributed to moving difficulties and problems in the process of ordering the product of radio and television program using the state budget in the province.
In the morning of June 25th, the survey delegation of the Bronze People Council led by Ms. Nguyễn Thị Xuân Hương, member of the Standing Committee of the Bronze Party Committee, head of the Propaganda Department of the Bronze Party Committee, head of the Culture Society Department of the Bronze People Council, had the survey at TayNinhTV General Hospital. Through the surveys were shown that TayNinhTV General Hospital still has a number of shortcomings and problems, typically such as road supply for medical examination and treatment, how insurance only reaches about 80%, some essential drugs used in emergency. In the implementation of interventional cardiology, stores are not in the bidding result. Medical equipment has been fully equipped, but difficult in the management and implementation of the law on medical equipment and the repair of equipment. Some machinery and equipment funded from the anti-COVID-19 epidemic are no longer in use, but the hospital has no solution. There is still a shortage of specialized data. Research equipment for application and information technology development are still disproportionate to the volume of medical data to be managed. The system of microwave waste treatment equipment has expired in April 2022, causing difficulties for waste collection and treatment medical at the hospital. At a meeting with the survey delegation, TayNinhTV General Hospital also proposed some content such as the province to consider implementing the investment policy, releasing some degrading machinery and equipment at the hospital, proposed the Bronze People Committee to establish a local level road shopping center in order to reduce the bidding pressure on the medical staff.
Also in the mornings of June 25, the survey delegation number 2 of the Provincial People's Council Committee for Social Affairs organized a survey on effectiveness of using invested medical equipment, shortage of drug and medical supply in medical examination and treatment, and health insurance. The current situation of medical examination and treatment quality and solution to improve the qualities of medical examination and treatment at Germantown Health Center. According to the report of TayNinhTV Medical Center, there are currently a number of damaged systems. Typically, the new system installed and used since 2018. Currently, the wire ETC machine is damaged, difficult to buy. Telemedicine remote medical consultation system installed in the operating room is not used due to unrepairing laparoscopic surgery. In early 2024, the CT received one CT scanner, 32 slices, one biochemical test machine, one hematology test machine, one unit test machine from the Windsor Project Management Board, but so far the handover procedure hasn't been completed. At a meeting, the members of the monitoring delegation also asked a number of questions around the following issues: how much to fund revision for 1 month, operation of medical equipment, whether or not inpatient medicine is missing for TayNinhTV Medical Center.
In the afternoon of June 25, 2024, Mr. TayNinhTV, Vice Chairman of the Bronzo People Committee, chaired a meeting to evaluate and classify ORCA products for the first phase of 2024. There are 6 products so far participating in the first ORCA program in 2024 that evaluate and rated by the ORCA Products Evaluation and Classification Council of the province. These are rice paper mixed with salt S, rinse salt, short salt of the Nhìn Company Limited, Range 1, Trung Phúc Hamlet, Trung Đông Commune, Hoa Thành Thao, Nantam Rice Product ST25 Golden Rice, Hạnh Phúc Brown Rice of the branch of Việt Golden Rice Trading Production Joint Stock Company, Thanh Trung Hamlet, TayNinhTV Commune, Châu Thành District. As a result, 6 products meet 4-star ORCA standard. Mr. TayNinhTV, Vice Chairman of the Bronzo People Committee, suggested that companies with products after being certified ORCA products continue to complete products, add documents, pay attention to the promotion of the local ORCA products brand to consumer inside and outside the province.
In the mornings of 2025, the provincial unions of agencies and enterprises held a conference to summarize the Spring Volunteer and Youth Month program in 2024. With the theme of the year Youth Volunteer for Community Life, Youth Union has taken advantage of resources and contribution of the Youth Union installment in youth months of more than 880 million Vietnamese dong to carry out volunteering projects that are beneficial to society. The most important part is the project Lighting the Country Road with solar light. Youth Union, together with the government, installed 40 solar light bulbs in Dư Minh Châu District, Châu Thành District, Cơ Dầu District, and Tân Châu District, with a total length of 7 kilometers. Participating in the implementations for the youth road is bright, green, clean, beautiful, and safe. In March, the delegation has many parts toward the border area through that program in the Bien Xuân Biên Cương and Xuân area responsible for visiting, which intend to official give and gift to soldiers working at Phước Chỉ border station. At the conference, the Provincial Union of Agencies and Enterprises praised and rewarded individual and collective with outstanding achievement in the Spring Volunteer and Youth Month 2024 program.
On June 25, 2024, the Department of Education and Training held the conference to review 3 years of implementing the thematic Building a Child Center School in the period 2021-2025. Attending there was Mr. Nguyễn Văn Phước, Director of the Department of Education and Training of the province. Currently, TayNinhTV has 133 but 133 preschool and kindergarten enrollment the symposium. After 3 years of implementing the thematic, it has actively contributed to changing the appearance of the school educational institution with the clear impact to improve the quality of nurturing, caring, and educating children. The total thematic investment cost in 3 years is 34,700 million Vietnam dong. On this occasion, the Department of Education and Training awarded Certificate of Merit to 15 collectives for outstanding achievements in the contest. Effective use of the educational environment from a child center perspective in the implementation of the early childhood education program in the school year 2023-2024.
In the latest economic updates report on Vietnam, Standard Chartered Bank forecasts that Vietnam's GDP growth in the second quarter only reached 5.3%, lower than the first quarter, while inflation is forecasted to increase to 4.5%. Economic experts from this agency assess that although growth in the second quarter is likely to slow down, Vietnam still maintains a very positive recovery momentum. The economy may still face challenges in the third quarter in the context of rising pressure, exchange rates, and declining demand globally. Retail sales growth is forecasted to decrease to 8.2%. Export growth will decrease to 14.2% over the same period in June. According to a report by the Ministry of Industry and Trade, the trade balance of goods continues to be in surplus, with an estimated trade surplus of $8.4 billion, mainly due to contributions from the foreign investing sector, including crude oil. Specifically, export turnover in segments is estimated at $188.97 billion, up 13.8% over the same period last year. In particular, the main groups export are manufacturing and processing industries. Total import-export turnover of goods is estimated at $369.59 billion, up 16.03% over the same period last year. Agricultural products continue to be a bright spot in export growth, with total export turnover estimated at $18.21 billion in segments.
Ladies and gentlemen, top candidates nationwide in general and TayNinhTV in particular will enter the high school graduation exam in 2024. When top rider enter the exam, it will also the time when young people volunteer to campaign support for exam season. Currently, the support for exam season team of school is rushing to complete the final step to contribute a part of their energy to the successful 2024 high school graduation exam.
In the atmosphere of approaching high school graduation exam, Hoàng Văn Thụ High School branch actually completed the work ready for the exam season in 2024. This year at Hoàng Văn Thụ High School exam point, Chiêu Thành District, more than 730 candidates participated in the exam with 32 exam rooms. In this relay, the delegations of Hoàng Văn Thụ High School mobilized 35 carefully selected volunteers. During that time, the SWAT divided into 5 groups. The formation of support students to support meal and cake. The formation of support for contestants to keep bags of books and supply. The formation of information guidance for the contestant. The motorbike taxi swap and another formation is to classify the traffic situation to ensure traffic situation for candidates before and after the exam. Also completing the last day to carry out the support for exam season work, an effective way to reduce the pressure on candidates and parents. TayNinhTV High School is one of the 4 task force of TayNinhTV City. The preparation for school exam season replay took place quite smoothly because there were a support for exam season for the 10th entrance exam in the school year 2024 to 2025. However, the high school graduation exam has a larger scale than the 10th entrance exam, so the preparation work is also very focused. Currently, busy people are preparing necessary needs. My squad this year has about 20 members. At this point, the content are completed to prepare for the second replay program. The second physical examination, the school gave me the task of supporting meals and cake, learning tune for you so that you have the most comfortable spirit. This time I have stronger mentality and a better preparation. On June 27 and 28, 2024, the high school graduation exam will officially take place. It can be said that up to this point, the preparation of the support for exam season, preparation of 19 school sites is preparing the last step to be able to accompany and support the candidate for the best. For the exam season relay activity, it is not only to support the necessary item, but also to encourage the spirit to have the contestant more confidently to pass the exams.
This year, Tân Yên early lychee is consumed favorably in both domestic and foreign markets, with a total output of nearly 15,000 tons. Nearly 11,000 tons are exported to China, Australia, Japan, and the United States markets, while about 4,000 tons are consumed domestically. The price of early ripening lettuce increased from 15% to 20% and remained stable from the beginning to the end of the season. The lowest selling price is 40,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram. The highest is 70,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram. This achievement is due to the fact that Tân Yên lettuce have affirmed their outstanding quality, ensuring food safety and traceability of origin. Bắc Giang lettuce are number one in Vietnam and number one in the world for lettuce, with thick pulp, small size, sweet taste, and beautiful shape. However, during the export process, it is necessary to manage the refrigeration system plus the packaging from which this lettuce is transported to the US or Europe, anywhere. The important thing is that we must manage the refrigeration system plus the packaging and must have a Vietnamese brand. Tân Yên District has directed specialized agencies and production houses to review and expand an additional 21.6 hectares to ensure it meets export standards. In the difficult market, the product value of this year's lychee is very exciting, and farmers harvest with a very happy and excited mentality. With the choice brought by the early lychee season, people in Tân Yên early lychee era have more positive motivation to invest, fertilize, and produce according to the correct technical process, promising a more successful 2025 early lychee season again.
Ladies and gentlemen, continuing the program of the 7th session, in the morning of June 25th, the National Assembly discussed the draft law on notarization amended. Delegates said that the amendment of the notary law is necessary in order to firmly institutionalize the party guidelines and resolution on perfecting the socialist-oriented market economy institution, renewing the organization and operation of the notary. Regarding the criteria for appointing a notary, the draft law stipulates one of the criteria for appointing a notary is to have a full legal work period of 3 years or more, and see an organization after having a baccalaureate degree in law, master of law, or doctor of law. Some delegates propose to keep the current regulation on the time of legal work for 5 years or more. Notarization is not a business activity but a judicial auxiliary profession, contributing to ensuring legal safety for transactions in society, preventing dispute and complaint, supporting trial activity, thereby contributing to ensuring social order and safety, stability and social economic development of the country. Notary public works as a notary profession. Regarding the organizational model of the notary office, the draft law stipulates the notary office is organized and operates in accordance with the provision of this law and other relevant legal documents for the type of partnership company. The notary office must have 2 or more partnership members and no capital contributor. Delegates suggested to consider and carefully calculate this regulation. The above regulation are still many concerns because it's flat in remote areas, blessed with low civil and economic transaction density. The demand for notarization service of people is not high. It's very appropriate to allow the establishment of a notary office or by a notary office. On the one hand, it's brought a strong contribution to promoting the policy of socializing notary productivity, while creating favorable conditions for people in remote and island areas to soon access notary service without having to go far to implement this content. In addition, currently for the above places, it's not necessary to establish and maintain a notary model with 2 notary companies, which may be a raise up notary resources and revenue to ensure or maintain the operational. With 459 but 460 delegates voted in favor, accounting for 94.25% of the total number of National Assembly deputies, Parliament passed a resolution ratifying the document to show the comprehensive and progressive agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership (CPTPP) of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.